Hello everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with an instructional tutorial video on how to stop CO2 leaks. Now this isn't 100%, but it does work in many situations, specifically when the tip here of the CO2 is not working so well with the seal right here in the gun. Okay, so you see that green seal? It's kind of hard to see. There it is. You can see that there. Sometimes that seal gets a little wonky for whatever reason, and I've got another video talking about leaving CO2 in your gun. You can check that out. That'll give you some reasons why that seal might not be working. But in many cases it's just maybe worn over time, or the CO2 that you've been using has imprinted on that and misshapen it, and say you switch brands and all of a sudden the shape of this new CO2 doesn't work so well with the imprinted seal, and so you get leaking right there at the insertion point. Okay, now this little trick is not going to fix a valve, so the valve up in the gun or where it happens to be, if that valve is leaking, this isn't going to fix that. But this is obviously a very easy first step to try it. You can rule out, you know, the seal at least. Now if the valve is leaking, then you might want to try something like Airgun oil. That'll work its way up into the valve and potentially fix any valve seal problems. But let's get back to our little CO2 fix and seal fix. Okay, so I'm going to get my scissors here. Alright, so what do I have here? I have your run-of-the-mill plumber's tape. It's like a Teflon tape. Okay, it's really super thin. And so what I'm going to do is just cut a little patch. That's really fine to work with. So what you could do is like just put it on top of there. Now it's cheap, so don't worry about wasting it because this stuff is cheap. So just put a little piece on there like that. I'm kind of botching this. I don't have very good scissors. I'm going to cut off a patch and then put it on there. But if you have proper scissors, there we go. So you can cut off a patch. Like I said, it's cheap, so it's not going to set you back too much. And just put it on the end, like so. You can see that, right? You can kind of just wiggle it around so it's not going to fall off. I'm not going to tighten this or anything because it's brand new, but you just put it in your gun like that. Obviously you have to unscrew this and pop it in. But now it's going to help that seal out. It's going to create a better seal. In most cases that should do it for you. You may have to layer this a couple times because this is very thin, but usually one layer should be fine if it's just a small leak. And that's all you need to do. And these guys, this tape is like a couple bucks, and you could probably do, you know, several hundred CO2 cartridges with a roll of this. So definitely your first line of defense if you're getting a CO2 leak that happens to be dealing with the seal, if it's the seal area there. So give that a try. Hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully you've enjoyed this instructional tutorial video. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Come on down to ReplicaAirguns.com where I have other posts, reviews, articles there for you. And of course our online Canada and US Replica Airgun stores. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.